So let's pivot from all this Rockets talk and let's talk about Kenny Atkinson's current team, the Golden State Warriors. And did they look like the Warriors last night? Did you watch that game?
Yeah.
It's a good game. I think the
Played
better.
what, 34 at half?
The better game was I had two games. I had the Dallas Mavericks and the Memphis Grizzlies, and then on the other TV, I think it was Warriors and.
The hell are you watching the Mavs Grizzlies?
I also had Bucks and Kings on, bro. I had two games on. I had multiple.
Those were the two games. You might be mistaken because I don't know why on earth I know why you're watching the Mavs Grizzlies, but that game wasn't even close. And
there was a part that was close.
The three best players on the combined two rosters were not in that game.
I know. I wanted to see Salty all
got a job to do.
I wanted to see Salty.
I want to see David Roddy and.
I did want to see David Roddy. Also, someone commented that David Roddy looks like Jamal Murray, and I have not unseen that. He looks like a crazy off-brand Jamal Murray. Just search up David Roddy, then search up Jamal Murray. Your mind will be blown. But last night, the Golden State.
Jamal Murray.
Yeah, fat Jamal Murray. Like they could be cousins. They could be cousins. David Roddy, Jamal Murray are cousins, and they don't even know it. But 123 to 112 win for the Golden State Warriors over the Phoenix Suns. And this game was a good game. Dante DiVincenzo continues to play well. Andre Iguodala turned back the clock, putting in some good minutes. We saw some Moses Moody, and Moses Moody, it's been interesting because Moses Moody arguably was the most pro-ready guy when he came into the draft. And last year he showed flashes like that. This year he was going to be ready, but this year he kind of fell off. But Jonathan Kuminga got hurt. They need Moses Moody to come play. JaMychal Green almost got in a fist fight with our boy Damian Lee after Damian Lee slapped him on the head, and then JaMychal Green chased him around. And Jordan Poole dropped 20 tonight, boys. Klay Thompson, 38. Klay Thompson was sitting on the bench, and the amount of ice and bandages they had on his knees was horrific. I literally saw it, and I was just like, that just looked excruciatingly painful. He was just sitting last 10 minutes of the game with the biggest bags of ice and wraps on both of his knees, and I was just like, damn, I feel really bad for Klay Thompson. But this was a game. And we're not going to sit here, and I'm not a fan of the Golden State Warriors, and I know that the Phoenix Suns are without Kevin Durant, but Golden State Warriors, they need as many wins as they can get before the playoffs start. What were your thoughts? What did you think about this game and why?
Yeah, you need to try and get to that fourth seed. As Phoenix is still a good team with Chris Paul, Booker, and Ayton. If you remember, they made it to the NBA Finals. And this was a big win at home, primetime, Monday night primetime. You know, it was the Steph and Clay show, mainly the Clay show in the first half, and the Warriors struggled to score in the third quarter in general. And Mr. Jordan Poole, who I think had 5 points in the first half, he came in and really got them buckets when they needed to get buckets. You know, Steph continued to do his thing. I love Kevon Looney in the starting lineup. I absolutely love it. I wish we had like a real production going. I'd have somebody play your JaMychal Green. Who cares about JaMychal Green clip from a couple of months ago when he got back from injury. And I love JaMychal Green. Dante, you know, he didn't do anything crazy last night, but he's so critical to this team. Like, he's just so valuable to it, and he'll be coming off of the bench when Mr. Wiggins is back. You know, if you remember Andrew Wiggins, the Warriors probably don't even get out of the Mavs series. Maybe they get out of the Mavs series if Andrew Wiggins wasn't Andrew Wiggins.
Look, he's talking to him. He can't guard me. I'm too strong. Look, he's chirping. Look, he's talking.
Steph's a trash talker. People don't realize. He's a trash talker. But you're muted.
Ain't 2014 no more. Ain't 2014 no more. And no, I agree. I think Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, it's unbelievable what Steph Curry's doing. I think we just can't put that into words. But this is a team that, hey, when you got a guy like Curry, you got a guy like Klay Thompson, Draymond Green's still out there. You can't count out the Warriors. I'm not going to sit here and say that they're going to go win a championship because the way that they're talking, they're not talking. I mean, no, this is the first time in years. Last year they said they're on their way to win a 4th championship. This year they're not saying I'm on the way to win a 5th championship. Once Andrew Wiggins comes back, we'll talk about championship. But this team ain't winning a championship without Andrew Wiggins.
It's like Andrew Wiggins towards MCL though.
Yeah, but we don't know what's going on.
But we saw last year with it's personal, family. What if somebody you know has just got cancer and they have 1 month to live? What are you gonna say?
Yeah, I know.
NBA.
People
love saying the same thing.
No, I'm saying
because Andrew Wiggins will be back. It's not an if, it's when. People said the same thing last year and it was comedic. Draymond Green out for 2.5 months. They're toast. Steph Curry injured in the last month of the season. Steph Curry didn't play to end the season. You know, oh man, this team, they're not going to get there. People love saying the same stuff. This team is like, what, 7-27 on the road or something like that. They have like 9 of their remaining 13 games on the road. They're going to figure it out. And the whole NBA is going to be like, I told you, when in fact, guys just like Kendrick Perkins are telling you the complete opposite. You're toast, you're toast, you're toast. At the end of the day, they have Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green.
They need Andrew Wiggins in the playoffs.
Yes, they need Andrew Wiggins, and they'll have Andrew Wiggins. And I'm saying the worst
I'm just saying,
Warriors
what
will
if
do in the playoffs.
he's out indefinitely? We don't know when he's coming back. They said there's no timetable.
Because it's bigger than basketball.
Obviously, it's bigger than basketball, but you have to at least entertain the option that what if he doesn't come back?
That just won't happen.
Armando. Steve Kerr's never to blame because Steve Kerr's a really good coach. I mean, he rarely makes a mistake.
Yeah, it's equal accountability on the road. They're just different team. They'll throw up 20 turnovers like it means nothing. You need to keep Kayvon Looney in the starting lineup. He's having a crazy talented season. He's averaging almost 10 rebounds a night, and he needs to be in the starting lineup. And I'm sick of Jordan Poole being a starter.
I mean, thankfully they won this game at home, but like the problem with this team is on the road. Everyone except Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and Draymond Green. There's points in the game where it feels like Jonathan Kuminga, Jordan Poole, they'll throw up bad shots, and they're like, "It's okay, we're the Warriors. We're just one shot away from being the Warriors." And like, I feel like they're just waiting for like at any second, the Warriors are here. You know, and I just feel like they're just living off of that like prior prestige.
Do you need some salt with that steak or nuts? You need some extra salt. Sounds like you got plenty of salt, so I'll keep the salt in the pantry. I will guarantee you the Golden State Warriors will make it to the Western Conference. I will guarantee you. Because you want to know why? Andrew Wiggins will be back. Gary Payton II will come in. This team is a massive threat. And KD better get back quickly because, I don't know, man. They're only a game and a half out from Phoenix. Phoenix will probably lose tonight because it's back-to-back. And they're playing, the Bucks? So it'll be about a game out. Don't forget about them Clippers on a 3-game winning streak. Obviously, Phoenix has nothing to worry about because you can't even really get a gauge on this team without Kevin Durant. I'm just saying, if there's going to be a team, Golden State's going to the Western Conference Finals at minimum. I will say right now, it'll be finals, still same finals for me. Golden State Warriors, Milwaukee Bucks. It's going to be awesome. I will still take the Golden State Warriors, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Bucks won it.
All right, let's pivot right here and let's talk about the game last night that happened. And what ended up happening last night was our man Trey